Yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers, as always, doing another top 3 video. This time talking about news that happened for this team from the past week all the way until today, Thursday, June 13, 2019. A lot of stuff has happened for this team in terms of the state of the franchise event. I don't really know. It is what it is. Also, minicamp is over for the 49ers today. Of Thursday, they're going to be doing some fun events for the family and kids. That's really good to end minicamp and then have a nice little break all the way until training camp in July. That's great right there. Players do need some breaks because football is a man sport, I would say. Going to be talking about that. Should be a fun time. A lot of news for the 49ers. I know it's kind of weird for June to have a lot of news, but hey, I will find something to talk about eventually. Let's do this right now. Before I do, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this channel. Share this video with fellow Niner faithfuls. Let's get into it right now. The top 3 49ers news of June 13, 2019. Number 3, the 49ers state of the franchise. This happened 6 days ago, so this follows my rule of the past week. It does count. I'm going to be talking about it right now. State of the franchise is just these little events that they do every year, talking about how the franchise is doing. Some big news that happened. The biggest one probably, as you all know, that I talked about this last week, Joe Staley getting that 2-year extension deal. Very good right there. Some other news, DeForest Buckner talking about he can't be blocked or something like that. It was a quote that he had in his quote-unquote notebook, whatever. That's good right there. We want him to be an unblockable force, an unstoppable force like our boy Aaron Donald. Well, he's not really our boy in San Francisco, but you guys know what I mean. He's a pretty good player in LA right now. So hopefully Buckner can get into his level big time and be recognized as one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL come 2019. Some other things that happened were just talking about throwback uniforms, bobbleheads, and training camp coming up. Probably the one I want to talk about is training camp. Talking about fans, it's going to be open for you guys and myself if I want to go to California that time, which I probably won't, but love to go to a 49er game or just some event for the 49ers because, hey, I'm a big fan of this team. I talk about this team pretty much 24/7 as much as possible. I got to go to one of these events eventually, and hopefully this year I can try to go to a game. If not, then I'll try to go in 2020. Anyways, it's just some basic stuff right there. This is a pretty big deal for everyone in Niner faithful. Everyone was there. I think Jed York, Jimmy Garoppolo, a lot of the other players. Joe Staley was definitely there. Some important people like Al Guido, the president of this team. They were all just talking about some stuff about the franchise and hopefully making the playoffs this year. To me, this is not the biggest deal just because of the fact I want to see wins more than just talk. So hopefully they do back it up with on the field wins because that's really what I care about the most. And I'm pretty sure all you guys care about that more than anything else. This is just a little event that they do and just wanted to cover it a little bit. Biggest news, Staley extension deal. Buckner wanted to be one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL, and training camp session is going to be opening up to fans this year even more because past couple years it's been open. Number 2, Robbie Gould holding out mandatory minicamp. It's pretty much over by now as of this video. Last day, as I mentioned, Thursday is going to be a free day for them. They could do whatever they want after their little morning team meetings. Gould for this whole couple of days of minicamp, he did not show up at all. He is still holding out from his franchise tag deal that he got from the 49ers, I think a month ago or in March, and he still has not accepted the offers. We'll see what happens, but Kyle Shanahan isn't really worried too much. As long as he shows up for week 1, it'll be all good, but you never know, man. Maybe Robbie Gould's actually going to be holding out for good. That'd be crazy right there. He asked for a trade after the franchise tag and what have you, but the 49ers denied his trade actually. There's a little bit of tension between these two parties right here, but hopefully everything get all sorted out. The 49ers, if I'm them, I would probably pay Robbie Gould as much as possible as they can and to appease him as much as possible. It's going to be hard because he likes his home in Chicago. He might want to go back to the Chicago Bears. There's a lot of question marks about that. A lot of things that they need to work on together if they want to stay as both team and player. I hope they can get this sorted out. I'm pretty sure all you guys want to get this sorted out with Gould and the 49ers organization because he's one of the best kickers in the NFL. It's a guy that we don't really talk about. We talk about Justin Tucker from the Baltimore Ravens or just other kickers around the league, but Gould, he's never been mentioned that much as one of the best kickers in the league for whatever reason for his time in San Francisco. I love to have him back in Frisco, and hopefully he can definitely make a big impact for the 49ers in 2019 if he comes back. When he does, he'll definitely have an instant impact come week 1 when he does come back. Coming in at number 1 as the biggest news for the 49ers this week of June 13, 2019 is mandatory minicamp. It happened for the past couple of days now. Kyle Shanahan did his press conference after minicamp talking about stuff like injuries and just progress on people's performance and what have you. Some notable things I'm still questioning about this. I don't know why Shanahan is still into this idea, but CJ Beathard, he's performing really well according to him and a lot of you guys, I guess, in the 49er media, if you're watching this. I just don't understand why he's so high on him? Why is he not high on Nick Mullins, to be honest with you? I mean, he said Mullins was doing a really good job as the backup quarterback for the 49ers, but you should just give him the keys to the car pretty much as the number 2 quarterback for the 49ers. I think you should honestly cut CJ Beathard or try to trade him as much as possible. I don't think he should be Garoppolo's backup because we saw last year it didn't really work out as much, and when Mullins pretty much had the same team with Beathard, he was able to do even more as the starting quarterback for the 49ers last year. He got us about 3 wins last year as a starter, 3 more than Beathard because Beathard got none as a quarterback. I'm just still boggling my mind on why Shanahan is still a big fan of Beathard. Maybe it's the whole CJ Beathard and his grandfather thing, but still, I mean, you have to go with the best player, and I believe Mullins should be the undisputed backup quarterback to Jimmy Garoppolo come 2019. So there you have it right there. Some other things, a lot of injuries. He was talking about injuries are meant to happen. It's just football, the nature of the sport. But he feels like this year is going to be even better just because of the fact that there's a lot of talented players. The depth chart is even better. And that's what I alluded to when the draft and free agency period happened after that. They were really going for more depth after drafting Bosa, Samuel, and Hurd. They were just going all complete depth, and that's what they believe in their roster. That's all I can hope for. He says hope a lot in this whole press conference thing. I mean, that's bad for a coach to say. That's not bad for me to say because I'm just a guy observing the 49ers. But for a coach to say hope a lot, I don't know. You don't want to scare us people non faithful, but I do watch these press conferences occasionally to get some big news out of this, and decided to watch this one to see what our coach had to say about this team. And so far, it's been pretty positive for the most part. The Beathard thing, I wasn't a big fan of, to be honest with you. Injuries, it looks kind of promising. A lot of guys are probably coming back come training camp fully healthy, like Jared McKinnon, Jimmy Garoppolo, hopefully Jason Verrett, Quan Alexander. Those guys, they all tore their ACLs. Verrett tore his Achilles. We'll see if they can come back fully healthy, which I think they will within a month. That'd be great. It's a pretty good press conference, and hopefully everything can go well come training camp. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys wanted to talk about this real quick. Pretty long segment for the number 1 spot. Hopefully everything by training camp July, everything is good, and we can try to get ready for the regular season. That's it, guys. Please let me know the news about the 49ers this week. Anything cool, anything weird. Please, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up tomorrow on a Friday. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Go Niners all day.